How to create a client. Clients are divided into two categories. One is for your corporate client, which is your companies, and the next one is your individuals, which is your individual hirers. So I'm going to start with creating a corporate client. When you're on an inquiry and you click the binoculars, you will be directed to this screen here, and in this screen you can select an existing client by typing an existing client's name, which is as follows, or you could create a new corporate client by clicking the new button. So instead of clicking the new button, you will be clicking the arrow next to the new button and clicking corporate. That will then open up the corporate client screen where you will type in the company's name, ABC Testing. You will always select regular as the type. The category will be one of these, so we could go with corporate here. You will have an address. You will have a postcode, and then you can have a phone number and an email. On the right, you can click and add to any of these boxes. Having said that, they're not mandatory. So if you want, you can have the industry, you can have the source, but they're not mandatory fields because you'll be recording them later on during the inquiry as well. Then you save. So once you save the company, it is now going to ask you to create a contact for the company. So you'll say yes, you'll always say yes, and that will open up the contact screen for this company. So you could have multiple contacts for each company making reservations with you. So let's create one. And it links to the company you just created automatically. Then the addresses are all picked up. Having said that, if it's a different address, you can type over it and it'll pick up the new address. And then you put in the phone number for the individual. You can put in the mobile as well. And then you can have an email address. And on the right, you could tick the gender. And if you have any of these details, you can fill them in, but they're not necessary. Maybe the job title if you require. They're not mandatory. And then you save. And then that contact is successfully saved. So it's the testing. And then you can add that contact. Once you close the screens, you can add that contact to the booking or the inquiry.